Alright, I am Krazar, and this is Vortex. So, Vortex is a Super FX game on the SNES. Some of the same folks that made Star Fox made it, except it's not an on-rails shooter. It's actually an open-world video game. An open world, but still kind of the same similar stuff. Was made by Argonaut Games, and some folks like Dylan Cuthbert helped in some of the programming for this, but it was a different team essentially. So basically, before we go any further, some notes about myself. I do have some voice and hoarseness issues. I'm missing a side of my heart, and there's some physical issues that come with that. So I hopefully will have some commentary support for anything that this run might get into. But just basically there's no other runners of this game yet. Hopefully that'll change, but we'll see. So I'm just going to try to power through. Hopefully it'll be good enough. But yeah, if this gets in, expect there to be some commentary support. I know I'm not the best. So, sure. As you can see, the game, instead of R-Wings, revolves around this kind of like Transformer-like morphing battle system. And there's a couple different modes of it that we'll see. And basically the story is we gotta collect that cube you just saw. Someone stole it and we gotta get it back. It's some sort of AI thing, who knows? Who knows? This game's story is bizarre. So anyway, let's just get into it here. Before we go any further, difficulty settings. We're gonna do the run on easy. We can do the run in a marathon setting on normal, but normal introduces kind of a huge bug. So basically the bomber enemies, whenever they hit you, gain a bunch of life, and it wasn't supposed to overflow, but it somehow does, and it's even a worse problem on hard mode, because they quickly, we're talking like 2 hits, become invincible. And that's really bad, because in hard mode there's a few bosses as well that can use bomb style weapons. So once you get an invincible boss, the game's pretty much over. Your run is over. You wasted 15 minutes. And it's very easy to do on hard. Hard is brutal. Not saying that easy and normal aren't brutal, but hard is just one of the most brutal things I've had. I don't even have a run up on the boards for hard, because I don't feel, I really don't feel that any of them were good enough. Any of my completed runs, so that's why we're doing easy. Anyway, let's get into it here. We're just going to go into the game. So time starts on this screen here. I'm going to just press start, and we're good. So we're going to swap into the fastest morphing battle system mode. And this is the Sonic Jet. And so this is fast normally, but we're also occasionally thrusting, using the thrusters here. So the thrusters kind of double our speed for a short time, but it's not safe to use them constantly. And I'm going to try to target most of these enemies way before they start slowing the game down. Some of what I'm keeping on screen is just because it doesn't tend to change much. Alright, so level's almost over. We're going to swap into the hard shell and use one of our best weapons, the screen clearing electro bomb. Hang on, missed the cycle. And, so close. I almost got a one cycle on that guy. Alright, so first boss is done, and I swapped to some different weapons, as you can see there. Stronger ones that we save until the end. So Kriston is the ice planet, and Kriston is the first and only time in an easy or normal run that we use an out-of-bounds glitch or gimmick, which we will see very shortly. We're just going to collect that first key. We're going to swap into hard shell to block that missile there. Blind missile. And you see this blinking wall here? Turns out it's a suggestion. And we're now out of bounds. So we're going to just go a little further in hard shell mode for safety, and then we're going to go into land burner, the second fastest mode of the MBS. There's hard shell, land burner, sonic jet, and the standard walker mode. Alright, so we're going to swap real quick. Collect the pass disc. Go into hard shell for some extra safety, and we're going to go right through this wall again. Now there is stuff that can hurt us while we're out of bounds, and it is not very forgiving. Let's just say the walls that can hurt us will deal a lot of damage, even on easy. So we're going to go into land burner again. Alright, we're going to block this missile. So when you transform, you can't actually be hit, and you deal tons and tons of damage. Doesn't work for everything, and in fact, on bosses that can get you easily killed, but most enemies you just outright murder. So these red walls here, these are the things that can deal us tons and tons of damage. So we're going to stay in hard shell for a little here, just to clear them, make sure we don't get hit by them. As you can see, our fuel, which is what is drained when we're in hard shell mode, instead of life, went down a little. Alright, so we're gonna switch back to the land burner real quick. Get us over here. Let's not shoot past it. And we are done with the tunnel portion of these levels. We didn't even use any other entrance. So now we just have to defeat the boss. And we're gonna jump, 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 jump. We're gonna bomb, and we should be good. Oh goodness. Well, that should be fine. Alright, so here's the boss. Woo! Bam. Alright, we got the boss. So, he's pretty easy, Darius. Now, we're gonna collect this extra life. Now, something to mention, if we do the out-of-bounds stuff in that level a little wrong, we can sometimes get a pretty bad glitch that basically freezes the game. It just hangs it permanently. And if that happens, we can just reset, because we've already beaten the boss. But it was a little bit of a time loss, but it's nothing bad. We can always recover. Alright. So, we are now on Voltaire, and normally we can't really use Sonic Jet in here. It's some sort of like a high gravity thing, supposedly, but we can jump and do it. A little bit of an oversight, or maybe it's intended, but yeah. You're not supposed to be able to use it, but we can. So we're going to just switch to Land Burner. Ooh, and that's why we do that. It's very easy to get cornered there. We just powered up and used a little fuel to save ourselves here. Alright, we're going to switch to Walker so that we can easily jump these, change our momentum. Alright. I'm going to swap to Hard Shell to change our orientation, and then we're going to destroy this fan, because this fan just knocks us right off. And we're going to collect this power-up in the Walker mode, the only mode that can collect power-ups. Okay, and now we're on the boss already. And he shoots pinwheels at us, I don't know why. Oh, no. Okay, so he's going to try to crush us, but we're just going to do the same thing that we did before. Just going to fly over here. Because he's slow. I'm going to switch to some of our better weapons. Line up. And we're just going to jump, jump, jump. And throw all we got at him. And he's gone. Alright. So we could get the extra life here, but we don't really need it. We have 4. So we're gonna just take a death there. to get out of the level faster. Alright, so now we're going to Thermos, the desert planet, and this one introduces the concept of locks, which aren't the worst things in the world, but they are kind of easy to accidentally do stuff with. They're very easy to accidentally screw up, and there's actually a few bugs with the locks that make them a pain if you miss a couple of times. So let's just make sure we're over where we need to be. We're gonna jump, oops. Alright. So we did just trigger the lock early. We kind of don't want to do that. So I did see what the pattern was, but just in case we messed up and got the bug with the locks, we're gonna redo that. So square, weird square, and square. Alright, so we're gonna go into Sonic Jet again. Got all three of those. Alright, so weird square plus square plus. Excellent. So this is the first level that we're actually going to get the secret room on. There's some secret hidden item rooms in the game. One of which is here in the open world levels. So as you can see, there's a bunch of power-ups here, and this is stuff we all need for the boss. We can do the boss without them, but for safety we're going to get these. It only takes maybe a few seconds more anyway. Boom. Okay. Alright. So we're going to go to this other lock here. Alright. Square plus weird square plus weird square. Okay. Alright, we're gonna pick up this energy bonus and thrust our way over here. And blow up all of those enemies. Excellent. Alright, so now we've got this lock, plus square, plus weird square, oh, square, weird square. Alright, so we need to just get over here. Whoa, frame rate. Alright, boom. Alright, so Where is this little guy? We don't really want him affecting what we're about to do, because we have to fight a boss, and he deals a ton of damage to us. So, I'm going to pick up the energy bonus here. We're going to land burner in. Alright, square, weird square, square, weird square, plus, square, other guy. Okay, and hopefully we can get the spawn or despawn glitch. It doesn't look like we got it, but we can sometimes get some of the spawns to stay. Yeah, it doesn't look like we got it, but we'll make do. We'll do it the old way. So what we're going to do, we're just going to try and get away from this guy, give us some distance, so that we can go into Sonic Jet and just take him out in one fell swoop. Just got to get to the edge of the map so that we have enough distance. There we go. Okay, so we're now just going to try and outrun him again to the other end of the map. Alright, and this would be a lot easier if we had gotten the spawn trick, because we could literally just kill him with a there we go. Kill him way easy with a piece of the mountainous regions and spike here. Alright, so we're gonna get this extra life in this bonus stage. Just blow everybody up there with an electro bomb. Alright. Easy. Okay. So Thermos is completed. So now, Magmemo. This, we have to collect these little orbs or balls, as they're called, and then basically put them in their place. So we need to go to the furthest one out here. Okay. Bam. As you can see, I'm using the morphing battle systems, like shifting abilities, to kill some of these enemies here. Alright, we're gonna drop in the first of the balls. Okay. Jeez. That guy usually doesn't do that. Alright, so. Hey. You jerk. Okay. So. Ooh. Let's try to get past these guys so that we don't have so much slowdown. Ah, missed my chance there. Oh, hello. Just gotta get rid of those guys now. Took too much damage. So we're gonna abuse the mechanics for Lieutenant Dante here to get her to pick us up. And she's going to help us deliver some of these little ball things, or orbs as I like to call them, to one of the spots. So she's about as fast as the Sonic Jet mode while not in thrust, so it makes sense just to use her for this, to ferry us around back to the beginning of the stage, where one of these balls can easily plop into a socket. And as you can see, we just did the pickup there while flying by. Okay, so she's going to drop us off, and we are going to collect this this stage's bonus room, which is right here. Good stuff. Alright. Now we do have to collect all of the items in walker mode. We can't go any faster here because of that. And we're doing this mostly for safety, because this boss is a pain. Alright. We're good here. Okay, now we just have to find the elevator, as it says. Oh, found the elevator. Now we're going to switch into land burner mode, because there's an enemy right here. And we're just going to start firing. And he's done. So this part is a little dangerous. We're going to try and take it as fast as we can. But there's a lot of traps here for us. Including this. There we go. Okay. Oop. Just barely missed that. Oh well. Better than most times. Okay, so we're going to switch back to land burner. Oh, hate that. Always looks like we can get past it. Alright, so now we pretty much have to go into hard shell because we can't take another hit. We're just going to try to get through, plow on, because there's a health regenerator right at the end here. Okay. Gonna take out that cannon over there. And bam, we're at the end of the level. Okay, so we're gonna go right over here. And we're gonna try to do something. Okay, we got it. Because this guy is super dangerous. We can die in probably a second or two. If we're not careful. And we got him. So that is actually quite a bit hard of a manipulation. to get him to do that. But we got it. Because normally he would go straight over us. So now we're going back through the Vortex. And this is kind of a hard level. Alright. Alright, well, we didn't take too much damage there. And I'm just going to be swapping in and out of Jet to progress the level faster. Not too fast, though, because there's some very dangerous parts here, including right here. These guys are horrible. They shoot missiles at you. Okay. We got past those three. I'm just gonna shoot down these. Now, something to note about all of these space levels, we can only go in one direction. It's basically on rails. So even if I turn around, I'm still going in the correct direction. Alright, got our first energy refill. Now, something to note, there's 2 energy refills in this level. There is no energy refills on hard anywhere in this level. This is the level that breaks the runs back every time. That's the hardest in the game on hard. On normal, I believe there's still 1 refill in this level. It's not totally awful like it is on hard. Nope. Alright. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna try to get this. Good. We got that weird laser cannon guy. I have no idea what that's supposed to be. It looks awful. Alright, so we're gonna take care of these bombers. Take this guy down. Alright, and we're going back through the Vortex now. Right after we hit the purple flash, we're gonna turn back. Oops, a little bit too quick. There we go. Because we want to get the jump on these guys. There we go. Alright. Cool. There we go. Messed up my targeting a little there. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Final bonus. All right. Okay, we're almost to the end. This level is a pain. Alright. Wow. That's actually really hard to do. We just got a 1 cycle on that guy. Excellent. Alright, so now we are home to Trantor, home of the core. We got all the pieces, we just gotta deliver them over here. So we're gonna do some kind of unorthodox things. We have a lot of lives, so this is one of the only stages in the game that has checkpoints, and we're gonna abuse that halfway through. Woo. Alright. So here's the locks again. And we're just gonna try and take out some enemies that lag us and collect some of the power-ups here. Basically cannons and anything that drops bombs are priority targets for us. Alright, let's see if we... Alright, let's not waste any of our electro bombs here. So plus this guy, that guy, this guy. Alright. So this is going to be our first defense droid. They're supposed to help you. A lot of times they don't. They can actually kind of kill you because they weren't programmed with any, like, anything that prevents them from murdering you. So if you get in their way, they can damage you, just like anything else. But they do attack enemies. Okay, so square. Oh, really? Apparently we didn't get these. Alright. We're gonna move back. We're gonna reset our lock here. Oh, come on, really? There we go. Ooh, we just got the glitch. Alright, so you definitely saw me hit the right one, but it didn't work. So we just got unlucky there. Wow, okay, again. We're getting very unlucky. Alright. Okay, So we're gonna go... Ooh! We just got sniped. But don't worry. Because I can show you, we are right back where we started. And this is actually beneficial to us. Because this, as you'll see soon, resets the locks so that they're easy to do. And it also resets all of our ammo. Come on. There we go. Oh. Well, that's bad. It lagged me. Alright. Yeah, that can sometimes happen with objects that are prone to lag, like these locks. Okay. Oop. 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 Perfect. Oh god. There we go. Ah. Oh, lovely. All right. Good. So we're back here. Okay. All right. Ah. So we need that electro bomb because we're going to use it right here. All right. Good. Okay, excellent. And we're gonna pick up the defense drone, because that's gonna help us out a lot. Okay. Alright, and we're going to drop. Okay, so we gotta charge up a little. And then we got our energy back. thanks to that little one there. Okay. All right. Okay, boop. Land burner again. Square plus square plus square. Weird square. Okay, so we're gonna hightail it out of this place. We're going to do something a little risky to save some time. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now we are on the final boss. We are going to just jet up to him. Alright, I'm going to go around them. Blow up all of his little cohorts. And we're gonna get around him again. We're gonna jet all the way over here, so we can have an easier time taking him out. Okay. So we're going to do a despawn trick here, hopefully. It's not always going to work, but it should most of the time. Hopefully we can just get him right here. Bam. Whoa. And that's the world record. So basically how that functions is when you're far enough away, enemies can despawn. And essentially what I did there was I got far enough away. And his bigger parts, there's supposed to be 3 parts of him, got despawned. So that is Trantor in what is a world record time at this point. I actually saved a bunch of time from doing Magnemo faster with the new strats, and Trantor a lot faster with the deaths. They could have been a little bit better. I could have taken one less death and gotten a little bit better time, but just doing Trantor fast is amazingly hard. So yeah, I'm just glad that I got that at all. So yeah, this is Vortex. It's an interesting, neat little game. It's very, very difficult. Runs at about 1 frame every 3 seconds occasionally. A lot of what I'm doing in the run is meant more for lag reduction, and even that, it's sometimes a little hard to control that. A lot of what I'm also doing with the bosses is basically just to be able to kill them in 1 cycle or less. There's a few, like the Magnemo one, or I mean the Thermos one, where it's possible to get them a little quicker by controlling the stage despawns, but we didn't get that here. It's kind of hard to do. It's actually based on your location when you activate the boss and the side that you back up to, because there's like 2 axes where you can go when the boss initially spawns, and depending on the boss's orientation, that's what you need to do to make the spawns stay in the stage spawns. But yeah, I'm really happy with that. That's an amazing Trantor, even with the new strats. So this game is hard. It's Vortex. Well, for your consideration, Vortex, it's a little bit of a, I guess, slower paced game, but no less harrowing to actually play. So yeah, guess I'll sign it off here.